Okay, it's Penlena, and we're removing the bottom 4 planks on both sides. We had, just before we start, we've got a mixture of big frames like this one here, which is generally screwed with bronze screws, and then these intermediate frames are smaller. They're generally nailed, and the nails are clenched on the back of that timber work here. And this is an iron floor which goes across, connects the boat with the other side. Those nails are clenched over, so we have to pull them out and we can't get to the clenching, but you'll see what happens in a minute. We've got a fair bit to do here, just the last bit now up to the stern. I've been given indication of where they want me to stop. There's 4 planks mostly coming out here. These are the tools that I've got. Most importantly, the milk crate, very useful. You can put your tools in there when it's upright. Got a bit of scaffold pipe there, which is good for leverage. There's my electric drill with a hole saw. Little black nail bar there, which has got this little, you'll see how that works in a minute. Scraper, get the paint off. Ordinary claw hammer, big lump hammer, 10mm chisel, big strong screwdriver, brace and bit. Right, I'll set up the camera now. Hopefully you'll get all of this in. Right, here we go. Right, first the scraper. Got to find where these holes are, where these screws and fastenings are. Generally speaking, these are about thumb apart, so I'm looking here somewhere. I can see one here. Straight away there. I think this is going to be a smaller frame, so it'll have bolts in the middle of the plank, nails top and bottom of the plank. Screw in there somewhere. These are engine bearer bolts. They have to be taken out later because there's a steel cap, so I can't get to the other side of them yet. You see the pilot, I've taken the pilot drill out of the hole saw because of obvious reasons. It takes a bit of handling to get it started. You'll notice some of the wood is black and a bit rotten, others not so bad. And it's pretty soft. It's, this is better than some of what I've been working with. A lot of people would say I'm taking too long over this, but and somebody might just come along with a chainsaw and make big holes and whack it all out, but you've still got to get the fastenings out before you can replank. I think generally when people are taking boats apart, they do it too quickly and you don't learn anything. don't learn what went wrong. If you take things apart slowly, you can find out what went wrong and not make the same mistake when you're putting it back, hopefully. That's my theory. So I'm just taking those plugs out so I can see what there is there. Like I say, I would say going to be a mixture of, there's going to be bolts here and here, nails here, 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 maybe the odd screw where they, for some reason, couldn't use a copper nail. These bolts will have to be undone on the inside and then punched down. Undone on the inside, then punched out, and then collected. I'm working under the engine at the moment, which is being removed because I'm renewing it or rebuilding it from basically trying to make two engines out of two. I might just show you that in a minute. All right, there's a screw there. That's interesting. This might be a screw. Right, I'll just do one nail just so I can show you, and then I'll cut to a screw. You'll see the procedure for each of them, and then I'll show you the next frame here, which will be predominantly screwed and no bolts. On these frames, on these bigger frames, the floor is angle iron, and it's angle iron for stiffness. It's not bolted to the planks at all, it's just bolted to the frames, so bolt goes through the frame and that's it basically, I think. Yeah. Right, let's try a nail. This is a great little tool. What I do is whack it in there. Some of them come out straight away, others, this little tube is really handy, it gives me a lot of extra leverage. You can hardly tell that that would have been, I think that would have been clenched over on the inside underneath the iron floor, but I'm glad that I'm getting them out in one day because the copper's so bendy. I'll just do one more. What's we doing? There's a lot of problems with electrolysis. That's really why if these planks had different fastenings, but I've got a mixture of copper, stainless steel, bronze. There's one that you can see there where that was clenched over on the inside. They couldn't rivet them or rose them down on the inside because the iron floor that goes against the frame, it had to lay flush, and if this had had a rivet on it on the top of the floor, the iron floor wouldn't have gone flush. So they hammer this down so it's flat with the wood, but there's problems with that because you've got copper sometimes in touch with the iron floor here, and you create a pool of rot around on the inside of the frame. Right, I'll just move on to a screw. Use this big hammer on this job because it's good to loosen thump it in a bit because it loosens the grip of the screw. Sometimes I can get it with a screwdriver like that one, sometimes I have to use the brace and bit, but these are going to come out quite easily. I'll just show you the brace and bit because I love this tool. It gives you lots of feel when you're taking out a screw, because what you don't want to do is break the head. You break the head, it makes it difficult to get out, and you leave a remnant of the screw in the frame. So when you put the next screw in, you might hit, or nail in, you might hit there. Yeah, these are shorter. This is because they're in the smaller intermediate frames. The screws that are going into the bigger frames are more like 3 inches. You can see that one's got a bit of a manky head, hopefully there. And that's it really. If I'd have known, I'd have dyed my hair green in time for you. And my beard.